and welcome to my video of the build of this model kit by HobbyBoss of the Republic F-84G Thunderjet in 1/72 scale. It's an easy assembly authentic kit. Well, let's see if it is. And there she is. Yes. Well, so join me in my build of this model and we'll see how well it goes together. Hello and welcome to the build of HobbyBoss's F-84 Thunderjet. If you saw my inbox review, this is quite a simple kit. That's all the sprues there, just 4 of them. You get the fuselage as a whole and the wings as a whole. I've put the I've glued the wings to the fuselage, which is quite a good fit, as you can see. You'll need a bead of filler along here, but other than that, it's a bit like a snap kit, to be honest. I've done one of the drop tanks just as a test, and if you can see the parts, this is the sprue with the parts. They've got tabs and they go into sockets here. On this one it wouldn't squeeze up. I did a test and it wouldn't squeeze up, so I cut a bit of the tab off and it squeezed up. Fantastic. They'll see it. Well, there's a bit of a seam line there, but I'm sure that'll go on when we paint it. So give it a quick sand. But yeah, I quite like it. Anyway, so I'll cut the other one out in a second and I'll glue it and we'll video it being glued together. Okay. Okay, so I've just squashed this part together, the other fuel tank. And as with the other part, you can just see it's not fitting quite perfectly there. So you can get the parts back up again. Just cut a bit of that tab off. And now that I've squeezed it up, it's all nicely joined together. So I'm just going to run some glue in it. Over the seam, down the edge. Make sure no skin's touching the glue. Okay, and we'll leave that set up and carry on with some more stuff. Yeah, the plane's been assembled. I don't think this, unless you made major surgery here, you couldn't do this as a wheels up. It's it's a wheels down. All the parts have been cut out and glued together, what need to be glued together, and I'm going to paint it now in a primer, but in this Vallejo gloss black primer, in preparation for Vallejo's aluminium metal coat. Okay, so see you shortly. Okay, the model is painted now. aluminium. Looks very nice. Nice metal finish. The wheel wells, they need doing in what I think is this Tommy X4 yellow green. But before I do that, I'm going to gloss it with this, my new preferred gloss. And this leaves a beautiful shine because I want to protect the aluminium before I mask it to paint the the wheel wells. Okay, so I'll do that, and then we'll sort some wheel wells out. Then on with the transfers. The aircraft's all painted up now, and I forgot about showing you before I started putting the transfers on. I've started doing the transfers. At the moment they look a bit naff because I've painted up the parts that the transfers didn't get. But nose looks keen. Anyway, continue with that, and we'll see how far we get. So I've done all the painting that I wanted to do. I think these are fuel dumps. I painted them red because it says in the instructions. Anyway, we shall continue moving on. All the transfers are on this kit now. There's some areas I've had to touch up with blue because it didn't get it all, but and red as well. But overall, it's had another gloss varnish over the top to protect them. But they're very nice, aren't they? It's very effective. I like it. The transfers were, to be fair, excellent. They went on really well. Didn't even need warm water, to be honest, because as the water goes cold, they still kept just doing their job. With the help of Microsoft set, they've sunk into the panel lines nice. And what more can you ask for? Better than the transfers that were on the Phantom before this. And it was quite a big sheet. If you bought a sheet that big from Sea, you're looking at £6-7, aren't you? And this kit was only £6. So it's quite a good deal. Anyway, we'll do the final assembly with the fuel tanks. Oops, the missiles that I doubt they would have been on a display aircraft, but yeah, they're going to get put on, so I'll get on with that, and we'll give it a satin varnish and come back on the final reveal. Moving on. Okay, and there's the model completed. It is an easy assembly kit. It's gone together very well. Not had to use much filler, just a little bit at the wing roots. The rockets underneath were a bit of a struggle. I've had to make the holes bigger to get them to go in, but that might be because of the paint. So, but other than that, it's gone together really well. The transfers, they were excellent, to be honest. I've had to touch up a few areas because of they're very thin, but this, you can move them around no problem. But if you catch them with a knife, because I use cocktail stick to push them around, if you catch them too rough, it will break them. But easy to repair. You just go back together again. So I'll turn this kit on, turn the turntable on, and you can see how nice the kit is, how nice the model is, and lovely markings. I think it's the USAF display team. And a bit of a history about the Thunderjet. It was a turbojet fighter bomber. It was proposal for as a daytime fighter in 1944, and the first F-84 that flew was in 1946, and it entered service in 47. When production of the F-84 was finished in 1953, about 4,457 had been built of all different marks. This definitive straight-wing F-84G entered service in 1951 and was equipped with a more powerful engine which provided more speed and longer range with better armaments. And it was also able to carry a Mark 7 nuclear bomb. Thankfully it never did. The F-84G was retired from the US Air Force in the mid-1960s. And it's a lovely little kit, isn't it? I like it a lot. Like I say, the transfers went on really well. The other markings for this were also very colourful, and that was a jet in the Korean War, but this wasn't in the Korean War. And would the when you think about it, if it were a display aircraft, would the rockets have been fitted then? I very much doubt it, but I put them on anyway. So there we have it. It's another nice jet that I've made. Tell me what you think. Have you made one of these before? I've never made a HobbyBoss kit before, and especially one of these easy assembly where the wings and the fuselage are virtually two parts. And you know, I like. Let me know what you think. And if you like this video, could I have a thumbs up, please? And if you don't mind, if you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe, because there's more models coming along. I think the next one might be a Tamiya car, a rally car, but we shall have to see. I'm looking forward to building it, so I think it will be. Anyway, so this cost me, I think it was £6.70 from Amazon, delivered, because I'm on Prime, and, you know, bargain. Alright, thank you very much. This is Stevie D signing off for now. See you in the next video, and happy modelling. Stay safe out there, because that virus hasn't gone away. But when you look at people outside, you might think it has. Anyway, so that's all from me. Bye bye. Cheerio.